Birdland Today, your daily dose of Orioles talk.
Welcome to another episode of Birdland Today for Tuesday, January 28th. And if you're wondering about my commitment to this show, you'll notice yesterday's show sounded a little different because I was away for the weekend and recorded it on a Margaritaville at sea cruise ship. And that's a whole nother topic we can talk about some other time, because here we are here to talk about the Baltimore Orioles. Welcome to Birdland Today. It's your daily dose of everything happening in the world of the Baltimore Orioles. I'm your host, Josh Soroka, and today we've got a packed show for you because the Orioles made two moves yesterday. One that's going to bring smiles to a lot of Oriole fans pretty much everywhere. And another one that, okay, whatever. Let's scratch our heads a little bit, but we'll still look at it. Now, first up, some big news that the Orioles announced yesterday. Former Orioles center fielder Adam Jones is back into the fold. We've seen him here before. We've seen him as guest splash, and we've seen him doing some other community things. Today, the Orioles announced that Adam Jones is joining the organization as a special advisor to the general manager and a community ambassador. He'll be working closely with GM Mike Elias, advising on various matters and serving as a resource for the baseball operations team, as well as major and minor league players. He will also play a key role as a guest instructor next month during spring training camp, which will be great for our younger players who can learn from one of the all-time Oriole greats. And honestly, who's better to guide this next generation than a guy who embodied leadership on and off the field during his time in Baltimore? For me, this is more than just hiring a former Oriole. Adam Jones was an integral part of this franchise. From his highlight reel catches to his clutch moments at the plate, Adam truly left his mark in Baltimore. But as good as he was on the field, he's an even better man off of it. His community involvement and his presence in Baltimore were second to none. If you look back to our Martin Luther King Day episode, I mentioned that Adam Jones is a leader in every sense of the word. And you can look at that time in Boston where he had to speak out about racism if you want to see him as a leader and someone on the forefront and a good representative of Baltimore and baseball. I'm excited to see how Adam Jones' knowledge and experience can help this young team. And not just on the field, but also shape the culture of this ball club and how this ball club is represented to the city of Baltimore, the state of Maryland, and beyond. It's great to have him where he belongs, officially back in Birdland. Now, that's an easy, all right, everyone's excited. It's Adam Jones, because I enjoy Adam Jones as the player. Off the field, I think he's even more special. I think there's a lot of hype from people younger than me that think Adam Jones is the greatest ball player they've ever seen. I'm not going to go that way. I don't even need to have that discussion. I like Adam Jones. I like the move. Now, speaking of outfielders, let's jump into the news because the Orioles made a move. On Monday, the Orioles announced that they have signed Dylan Carlson to a one-year deal worth $975,000. But don't worry, guys. If that's not enough money for you, there's also a $25,000 bonus if he reaches 200 plate appearances. Will he reach 200 plate appearances? I don't think so. As part of the move, infielder Jacob Amaya was designated for assignment. Now, what should we make of this signing? Well, it's a mixed bag. The positives, Carlson is still just 26 years old. He's a former top prospect. And in 2020 and 2021, Baseball America had him ranked as one of the top 10 prospects in the entire league. That's not a small feat. And in 2021, he showed a lot of promise with the Cardinals. He played in 149 games. He hit 18 home runs, slashed .266, .343, .437. 111 WRC. That year, solid defense made him a 2.4 WAR player at 22 years old. I'll take that. And it seems like he was then poised for a big career. Unfortunately, things have not gone as planned. Injuries have been a major factor. a left hamstring strain, a thumb sprain, ankle issues that required surgery, and most recently, a left AC joint sprain in 2024 have all kept Carlson from building on that early success. His production has declined steadily, and in 2024, between the Cardinals and the Rays, Carlson only played in 76 games and posted a 209, 286, 277 slash line with a WRC plus of 67. Not good. Now, if we go back even further, his struggles really began in 2022 when he appeared in only 128 games, but he managed a 236, 316, 380 slash line. WRC dipped to 98, meaning it was slightly below league average, which is quite the drop from 2021 where it looked like he was a star player. And again, injuries in 2023 where he played only 76 games due to that left ankle issue that he then got surgery on, and slash line of 219, 318, 333, still no good. Now, all those numbers don't paint a pretty picture. But let's not forget what Carlson was able to accomplish in the minors before he hit the big leagues. In 2019, he tore it up in both AA and AAA, hitting a combined 292, 372, 542 with 26 home runs and 20 stolen bases. That's the prospect we want. That's the guy that you'll take. And his performance that year earned him the Texas League MVP award. And that's what put him on the radar as one of baseball's top prospects. For the Orioles, Carlson represents a low-risk, high-reward signing. The team likely views him as a depth piece, someone who can fill in as an extra outfielder behind Cedric Mullins, Tyler O'Neill, Colton Cowser, and hopefully Heston Kjerstad. If Carlson can stay healthy, and if he can rediscover that swing, maybe even put on a little muscle to help with that injury bug, he might be able to push for more playing time. And if not, he does have options left. And you know Mike Elias loves players with options. So sending him down to AAA, back and forth, might not be that big of a deal. Now, his defense. There's also the possibility that Carlson's defense could prove valuable. In 2021, he was rated as an above-average outfielder, showing good instincts and a solid arm. Now, recent struggles overshadowed all that, but it's something the Orioles could tap into once he gets back to full health. So is the Dylan Carlson the big signing? Is it a big splash that we wanted? No, it's not at all. But is it a potential diamond in the rough? Maybe. We'll see. Like I said, it's a low risk, high reward. Sometimes a player just needs the right environment and coaching to unlock their potential. And who knows? Baltimore could be that place for him. We've seen that place be outside of Baltimore, so many players. Thinking Jake Arrieta. Sucked in Baltimore. Cy Young outside of Baltimore. So there you have it. Two big stories that the Orioles released yesterday, highlighting different sides of the Orioles organization. On one hand, the return of Adam Jones, the beloved figure. He's going to bring leadership, wisdom to this team. And then we got Dylan Carlson, a once promising prospect who is looking to reignite his career. Let me know what your thoughts are on the move. Are you as excited to see Adam Jones back in Birdland? Of course you are. Do you think Dylan Carlson can have a bounce-back year and actually contribute to the Orioles this year? I don't know. But let me know what you think. Reach out to me on Twitter at Josh Soroka. Thanks for tuning in to Birdland today. Don't forget, subscribe, tell your friends, and we'll see you tomorrow with more Orioles news and analysis. Until then, take care and go O's.